Alright, welcome. This is the homework solution for Wednesday, January 16, 2019. Here we are solving the system of the equation by the method of substitution. Why are we substituting? It is because you see how one of the variable is already solved for? Alright, let's take a look. Okay, this is a different problem than Tuesday's because of the negative. Alright, so step 1, same thing. The first equation is already solved for x, which was x equals to negative 5. So step 2, you can substitute x equals to negative 5 into the second equation. This is the second equation of y equals 2x minus 3. How do I know this is the first equation? Because it comes first. How do I know this is the second equation? It comes second. Okay? Substitute. The x goes away, or it gets replaced by negative 5. So step 3, simplify to solve for y. So y is equal to, how do I get negative 10? 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. You multiply. That's how you got your negative 10. Okay, negative 10 subtract 3 is negative 13. Do you see how y is now solved for? Step 4. Okay, you have your solution as an order pair. Check it out. Because x was equal to negative 5, goes here. Y was negative 13, it goes there. That is your most simple problem. Okay? Now, again, let's see it graphed to double check our answers. Okay? So, the first one, we go to decimals. X equals to negative 5. Your second one, y equals to x minus 3. Let's look at the intersection. Let's see if we are right. Negative 5, 13. There. Ooh, let's just change this color. This color's not good. Blue looks good. No, green looks better. Yeah. Okay. Right? So let's look at it. Where is the intersection right? Yep, the intersection is at negative 5, comma 13. Right? There you go. Number 2, x equals to negative y plus 2 and y equals 2x minus 2. Okay? Alright, step 1. Okay, the first equation is already solved for x, so we're just going to end up using that one. X is equal to negative y plus 2. Step 2. Okay, you're going to substitute x equals to negative y plus 2 into the second equation. Do you see the x in the second equation? It gets replaced or substituted by negative y plus 2. Okay? Now what happens? Step 3. We simplify. 2 times negative y is negative 2y. 2 times 2 is 4. Good. That is simplifying for y, right? We're distributing basically. Okay? And negative 2y is left alone. 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay? Plus 2y to both sides. You get y plus 2y is 3y. Divide by 3 to both sides, you get y equals 2/3. Okay? Again, it's ugly because it's a fraction. You just got to get used to it. Okay? Y equals to 2/3. So, you can substitute y equals to 2/3 into the first equation. Okay? You get the y, plugs in. Nothing happens to the negative. It's still negative. Negative y, so it's negative 2/3 now. Okay? Plug it into your calculator, right? Okay? You don't have to do the fraction by hand if you don't want to. You can if you want. Just makes your life easier if you plug it into your calculator. Alright, negative 2/3 plus 2. Your answer is a positive 4/3. Check your calculator, okay? Step 5. Now you can write the solution as an order pair. So, x is 4/3. Y equals 2/3. Just to let you know, the questions on your tests, I'm going to try to make it look pretty by giving you whole numbers. But realistically, in real life, you're going to just end up with fractions and decimals, okay? When you're in high school, most of your answers are going to be in fractions and decimals. So you just got to get used to it, okay? Number 3 for Wednesday, okay? Again, 3x plus y equals to 9 and y equals to 2x plus 4. Which one do we end up using? The second equation is already solved for y, so we're going to use it, okay? We're not using the first one because, look, it's not solved for. The variables aren't alone. We can use the second one because y is solved for. Okay? Y is alone. Y is alone on the left here. Okay? It's solved for. Alright, so step 2. We can substitute y equals 2x plus 4 into the first equation. So it becomes 3x plus y equals to 9. That is your first equation. Watch how y gets replaced, exchange, or switch. Y gets kicked out, and the 2x plus 4 comes in to replace it. Why? Because we say that is true. Step 3. Simplify to solve for x. Right? So here, right, there's a 1, distribute. Okay, so 3x plus 2x becomes 5x. 4 comes down, the equal sign comes down, the 9 comes down. Okay, subtract 9 to both sides, 5x equals to 5. Divide 5 to both sides, you get x equals to 1. Very good. Okay, again, if you would like to see it in more detail. Okay, alright, again, just be very careful with the algebra. Okay, right, parentheses, there's a 1 here, distribute the 1, just becomes 2x plus 4. Okay, why do we subtract the negative 4? Why do we subtract 4? We're trying to get x alone. So again, combine the constant. So subtract 4 to both sides. The coefficient, or the number in front of the x, is not 1. It's a 5. It's attached via multiplication. That is why you divide by 5. That's how you get x equals to 1. Okay? Next, step 4. We know that x is equal to 1, so we could substitute it back into the second equation. Okay? So, the x here is replaced with 1. How do we know x equals to 1? That's what we solved for. It's right here. Pay attention. Okay? Substitute it back in. X becomes 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 4 is 6. So we have your two solutions here. X equals to 1 and y equals to 6. We put it in an order pair. Alright? So there you go. I think those are all your homework solutions for Wednesday, right? Because this is your third problem right here. Yep. That is all your homework solutions for Wednesday. There you go.